There we go. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Brooka. Right. I just realized there was something I forgot to... Hey, Holly. Pause, Mr. Bowen, for this. Forgot to remove the fucking crown shit. The stupid-ass leaderboard bullshit. Because we absolutely do not need that nonsense. Hey, Buttercup. You know, Buttercup, I'd like to tell you we don't have too much left of this game. But that would be a lie. I'm pretty sure we've got a lot left. That said, one of these weeks I'm gonna... One of these weeks soon I will take a break from it. Maybe. One of these days I might switch away from it to a horror game. Hi, Rebecca. Do we have a lot left? Multiple routes. The game has multiple routes. Yeah, there's a horror game made by a part made by a cartoonist whose work I really like. She provided the art for the game. So I will need to check some of the details in that one to see like how spooky it is, how scary it is, what kind of horror it is and all that, but might play that. Hey, Uncle Buck. Alright, so now we just need to wait for Shelly. And then we can get started. We can start in on Val's route. So here's the, I got an oil change today and damn near drove off the lot with a new car. Guys are convincing he almost talked me out of my panties. So here's the ad I just got. It's the ad I got on YouTube. Yeah, you gotta be careful with people like that, Uncle Buck. get the all changed. Is it recall my car that they'll end up draining the while to fix it? Ah. Well, that doesn't sound great, to be honest. His name was Billy Kay. Like the restaurant. They make pretty good hot dogs. This guy is definitely a hot dog. You're a hot dog, Frank Furter. You're a hot dog. You better not try to hurt her, Frank Furter. So where's Shelly? We need Shelly. Only able to give Shelly a couple more minutes. That wasn't here last night. I think she had a hot date. Well, someone around here should. Excuse me. You guys heard 2 burps? Yeah, but I tried to suppress the second one. Alright. So, going back to where the game says to get, where this guide says to go back to. Beep, 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 beep. And apparently practicing parts. Well, I guess it's time to go home. iPad and TV are 2 seconds off. Oh. Alright. So here's where we start Fal's route. I think we've already met Fal. She's already like, hey, yo. I'm available Tuesdays and Thursdays for practices. Shelly! We were thinking you might have had a hot date. Also, just started, haven't missed anything. I've gone back to December. I'm just on my way to my first rehearsal with, or my first practice session with Fal. Headed to the far end of the hallway connecting the practice rooms. To the place I was to meet Fal. I decided to go see her on the first day she'd specified, as I was interested in finding out what her voice and her approach to music were like. Now that I think about it, I only had a few experiences of rehearsing with someone that I barely knew. I was slightly nervous as I peeked through the small window at the practice room door, but I spotted her immediately. I was wondering what I should have said if she had been singing, but there were no signs of her singing, as she just sat at the piano reading the music. The rooms were soundproof, so I doubted that she would hear me knock. However, I knocked lightly on the door just in case. Good afternoon!
Chris-san, konnichiwa.
Oh, Chris! Hello there! She pushed the piano chair back and turned to face me.
早速来てくれるなんて嬉しいです。
How nice of you to come by so soon! Well, I didn't have any plans in particular, so... Taking my bag from my shoulder, I started to wonder what kind of approach to take when Fal took the reins and began talking.
いきなりですが、まずは曲を合わせてみましょうか。初めてなので、どんな曲でも構わないんですが、できれば...
I know this is sudden, but shall we just try rehearsing something? Since it is our first attempt, I really don't mind what song we use. It may be more practical for us to use a song that we will actually play at the graduation recital.
はい。クリスさんはご自分で曲をお作りになってるんですよね。
I agree. You pen your own compositions, do you not? More or less, yes. Speaking of which, do people in the vocal course also pen their own songs? Pen, huh? Why did I say that?
敬語、慣れませんか?
Is speaking formally that strange for you? Well, yes. Was it that obvious?
男の方でお作りになってるなんてあまり聞きませんから。
It is not often that I hear other people use the term pen a composition. It sounds rather natural when you use that expression, though, Fal.
じゃあ、私の方も敬語はやめようかな。
Perhaps I should be a little less formal then. Huh?
ほら、私たちって同じ学年ですし。
We are both in the same year, after all. Saying this to me teasingly, I was reminded that we actually were in the same year.
パートナーになってからも、さっきみたいに堅苦しく話すのは、ちょっとね。 もしの話ですけどね。
It'd be a bit odd if we kept talking like that after becoming partners. If we do, that is. Maybe it was because she was always in a position to speak politely, but her eloquent use of words had always seemed natural to me. But she also sounds natural when speaking like any other young girl, as she did just now. It's called code switching. I mean, that actually refers to something more specific, but no. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, some people are just able to adapt their speech to the audience. That's true. So, shall we try to keep it casual then?
クリスさんさえ良ければ、
Teacher's pet.
そうしましょう。
Probably. If you have no objections, then let us do that. Done! We both kind of nodded in agreement, and then returned to our discussion.
とりあえず、私も曲は作ってるよ。フォルテールと合わせるために作った曲だから、その点は大丈夫かな。
Alright, well, I've written some songs too. I wrote some that should match the Fortell, so in that sense they should be okay. In here somewhere, Butter. We know you secretly love this. You wrote with the Fortell in mind?
できれば、フォルテールと組みたかったから。でも、誰も相手がいなかった時のために、歌のソロでも問題ない曲にはしてあるから、大丈夫だよ。
I was hoping to pair up with a Fortell player if possible, but as there was no one who played it at the time, I made the songs in a way that allowed for the vocal solos, so it's all good. What can I say? I was impressed by how thorough she had been. Cup is sitting on the edge of her seat. Yeah. Just from her attitude towards music, there was a big difference between us. But she was the one that approached me wanting to try rehearsing together, so I guess I didn't really need to be concerned about any differences between us.
あとは、クリスさんの曲がどんなのかは知らないけど、どちらかに決める必要がありそうよね。
I'm not really sure what your songs are like, but I guess we'll have to choose one of mine or yours. That is true. I mean, yeah. Perhaps it was because I rarely spoke to other girls besides Torda or Ari, but despite the fact that we decided to just stop being so formal, I was still being awkward.
慣れなかったら、どっちでもいいのに。
I hated it. And yet you're still around. You can speak however you like, you know. Despite my awkwardness, I did feel a certain comfort in the friendly way Val spoke to me. It's not like we had decided to partner up, but with that in mind, I decided I should try to speak as normally as possible. Nah, I'm okay now. I'll speak how I always do.
大丈夫っていうのもちょっと変だけど、まあいっか。それで曲なんだけど。
Saying you're okay still sounds a little strange, but anyway, about the song. Yeah, mind if I mention something about that?
どうぞ。
Be my guest. I'd always practiced this song without anything in particular in mind. Of course, it wasn't like I put nothing into its composition. However, it was true that it wasn't composed with a singer in mind. Perhaps Ari? But even then, that's a long shot. It's not like I imagined her hilariously poor singing when I composed it, though. It was a song I composed while thinking about Ari after reading her letters. The song I composed might not suit you so well.
合わない?
What do you mean? It was composed with a different singer in mind, so it might not be in a key that suits your voice.
あ、そうなんだ。
Oh, I see. It wasn't a harmful lie. My song wouldn't have suited Val. So if it's okay, why don't we go with your song?
私は別に構わないけど。
I don't mind. After saying a few words, she went quiet. She stared into my eyes as if searching for something. And then her face lit up with a smile.
それなら、そうしましょうか。
Sure, let's go with mine then. Okay, great.
よかった。これで写譜したのが無駄にならなかった。
This is good. The scores I copied won't go to waste. I was relieved that she didn't attempt to pry. But then I realized that I had completely forgotten about the scores she had mentioned. Hey, bada 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 swing, bada bada. You've already made copies of yours? I had completely forgotten.
そうなんだ。じゃあ、ちょうどよかったかもね。
Oh, really? Well, I guess you're in luck. Upon saying this, she reached into her bag and got out the scores.
はい。急いで写したから、少し雑かもしれないけど。
Here you are. I was in a rush when I copied them, so they might be a little messy. I checked them the moment she said that, but I soon realized she was just being humble. The carefully written notes and symbols were done in the shorthand way only an experienced musician would write. However, it hardly made them look messy. In fact, it gave an even stronger impression of their quality. You think this is messy?
私にとってはね。それより、曲はどう？
It is to me. Anyway, what do you think of the song? Jokingly, she commented on the quality of her score. I sat myself down on the chair in front of my fortel and imagined the melody on the paper.
どうかな？
So how is it? Just a sec. Reading through the score, I traced the keys with my fingertips.
クリスさんって初見は得意？
Chris, are you good at sight reading? Yeah, I'm not bad.
それじゃあ早速試してみる？
In that case, shall we just give it a try? Ready when you are. Yeah, let's give it a shot. There's a fly in my room. Keeps seeing it in my mirror and keeps distracting me.
ええ。
If it would land somewhere that I could hit it with my with a Kleenex box, that'd be great. Okay, then here we go. And here we go with her overcomposed thing.
疲れ様。初めてなのにすごいね。
Don't imagine any of you mind that I skipped the rest of the song? Good job. That was impressive for a first attempt. Really?
フォルテールの音も想像していた通りだった。
The sound of your forte was just how I imagined it would be. I'm not really used to being complimented.
照れなくてもいいのに。
There's no need to be shy, you know. Val seemed kind of happy when she said this, and then took a peek at the score in front of me.
私から今言えるのは細かいことでしかないみたい。強いてあげるなら、こことかちょっと指の動きが遅れたみたいだったけど。
Wasn't really a first attempt. In this particular playthrough, it was. At the moment, the only things I could comment on are little things, like here, or this part here, your fingers weren't quite keeping up. She suddenly moved her face closer to mine and pointed at a specific spot in the score. With her face so close to mine that I could almost feel her breathe, my eyes didn't end up looking at what she was pointing to.
あ、ごめんなさい。
Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay.
とにかく、そのくらいしか今は問題点がないってこと。最終的にはもっと完成度を高めなくちゃいけないけど、さすがに今の時点ではね。
Anyway, that's the only issue I could see. Ultimately, we will have to perform it much better. But for now, I think we're fine. We were so close we almost touched, and even though Val moved away and tried to look calm, her face was getting red. My heart hurt just a tiny little bit at the sight of that. It was the exact same expression Ari had shown me once before. I don't think I was being excessively self-conscious, but that expression on Val's face was more than enough to remind me of Ari. That's kind of you to say.
でも、本当よ。
It's also true. She seemed relieved as she spoke, probably because of the change of topic and the wide berth it gave to what just happened in the room. Not a wine drinker, but it sounds like something you'd be listening to in a lounge-style bar with a glass of red in hand. Kinda. Thanks! So, keeping what you just said in mind, shall we practice a bit more?
そうね。まだ放課後まで時間はあるし。
Sure, why not? We still have plenty of time. Alright. The awkward atmosphere that had lingered soon disappeared, and we both returned to our scores to continue practicing. Phew. Our practice for today ended with the two of us sighing deeply. Perhaps it was because it had been a long time since I'd rehearsed with someone besides Forney, or even played new songs, but I quite enjoyed the practice. We couldn't see outside, but upon looking at the clock on the wall, I realized it was more or less evening now.
真剣に練習してると、やっぱり時間が経つのが早いね。
Time really does pass quickly when practicing seriously, doesn't it? It was still too early for the school to be closed completely, but it was about the time that our teachers would do their rounds. We started to make an effort to pack up. What should I do with the score?
ああ、持ってていいよ。クリスさん以外の人と練習することも今は特に考えてないし、その時にはまたシャフするから。
Oh, you can keep that. I don't really plan to practice with anyone else at the moment, but if I do, I'll just make another copy. Rain pattering the windows outside. I don't recall copying a score to be that easy, though. I remembered having to copy the scores of famous compositions in class, and started to have my doubts about it being something one can just do.
慣れてるから。それに、社風ってそんなに嫌いじゃないし。
It's okay, I'm used to it. Also, I actually don't mind writing out the scores. Yeah, some people probably find it pretty relaxing. A smile lit up her face as she spoke, one that almost suggested she really did enjoy it. Okay, right. I was honestly impressed, and just for a brief moment I felt embarrassed about my own laziness. One of the requirements for graduating was a performance with another musician, and I hadn't found a partner, or even prepared a score for that hypothetical partner. Just seeing the dedication that Val put in was enough to engrave that into my mind. You're really impressive.
違いますよ。
No, I'm not. Val smiled happily and then picked up her bag, as if to show she'd finished packing up. Prompted by her, I quickly put my score in my bag, and we left the practice room. Looking out the window, I noticed the rain had gone just a little lighter. Are you heading home now, Val?
ごめんなさい。一緒に帰りたいんだけど、今日はちょっと無理かな。
No, not yet. I would like to leave with you, but I don't think I can today. Oh, okay. We weren't exactly close enough for me to have felt any pangs of regret. But I did feel something about her words when she said she would like to leave with me. I'm going to head home.
うん。あ、でもその前に一つ聞きたいんだけど。
Sure. Before you go, there's something I'd like to ask you. What is it?
今日はどうだった？
What did you think of today? What did I think?
私の歌とか、そういうの。
Of my singing or practice, that kind of thing. Well, I said so before, too, but I thought you were really good.
そう？ありがとう。クリスさんのフォルテールも、やっぱり良かった。
You think so? Thanks. I really enjoyed your fortell, too. Thanks a lot. Before I knew it, the uncomfortable feeling that I had felt in the beginning, about playing with someone I knew nothing about, had practically disappeared. It was all thanks to Val, and how easygoing she was about it all. Even having only spent a very short amount of time with her, I felt that it would be impossible for anyone not to like her after witnessing how sincere she was towards music, and everything else. I was no exception to this, and I smiled back at her naturally as I asked about what we would do next. So, what's next?
パートナーに決めるには、まだまだ時間が欲しいよね。
I guess you still want more time before choosing a partner, right? I guess so, yeah.
それならさ、火曜日と木曜日は私いつもここにいるから、時間があったらまた練習しない？
In that case, I'm always here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you have time, why don't we practice again? Sounds good. Although I can't make any promises.
もちろん、それでいいよ。
That's no problem at all. Done. So if I come back again, would it be okay at about the same time as today?
ええ。場所もここにしておくから、もし先に誰かがこの部屋を使ってたら、一個ずつずれていくようにするから、小窓から覗いてみて。
Hi, Asian person. It was Catherine. Yeah, Catherine Summers gave you the gift membership. And once again, I apologize. I have no idea how to read your name. Like, I know calling you Asian person is exceptionally rude, but, but it's not like I have a way of getting a translation of your name. Rex. Rex and Rain song, Loving is Easy. I will try to remember that, but I do have a shitty memory, so can't make any promises that I will remember it. But I'll try. Knew I wasn't gonna get the fucker. Flies are fast. Huge fans. Anyway. Oh, this ain't right. Yes, I'll use the same room. If someone else happens to be using it before me, I'll just move one room down the hallway, so be sure to check through the window. Okay, got it. I saw no problems in taking it slow to decide what we should really do next. And I felt it was important to broaden future options. So what are you going to do now, Val?
私は第一校舎に用事があるけど。
I have something I have to do in the first hall. Okay, let's go to the entrance together then. Standing in front of the school building, Val spoke as she looked up at the sky.
今日は傘持ってきてないけど。
I didn't bring an umbrella today. It's only raining lightly, so you should be okay.
そう。それじゃあ、またね。
You're right. Well, see you next time. Yeah, see you. I stood and watched her nimbly walk off towards the first wing, and then I began to head back to the rain-enveloped town. Ugh. Excuse me. Just as I had told Val, it was only raining lightly. Normally my uniform would be soaked and clinging to my skin, but today it wasn't so bad. Perhaps it was because of that lack of unpleasantness, but today I took my time as I headed home. Well then, what shall I do next? Your soda is working overtime tonight? Apparently so. Alright, and now another rehearsal with Val. The far end of the hallway. I walked towards the practice room where Val was supposed to be waiting. The complexity of music is so profound that it is all but impossible to judge things based on one recital. So I decided to make more time to practice with her, as I didn't have enough to go on to make a decision about whether or not we could be partners. Of course, I also genuinely enjoyed our last session together, and was looking forward to it again now. Val heard the faint sound of my knock and waved her hand at me through the door's small window.
どうぞ。
Come in. Upon entering the slightly warm room, Val greeted me with a happy
来
smile.
てくれたのね。
I see you decided to come. Yeah, you know how it is. There are a lot of things that can't be grasped without rehearsing a few times together.
うん、そうだね。でも、来てくれて嬉しいな。
Yes, you're quite right. Anyway, I'm happy you made it. I see. She said it so directly, and I felt a slight pang of hesitation. One reason I didn't have many friends was my personality, and I'd half given up because of it. I had Ashino, Torta, and that's where my list of friends suddenly stopped. I didn't want to misinterpret her obvious friendliness towards me. However, I did feel that we were on the same page when it came to musical inclinations.
それじゃあ、早速練習する？
Well then, shall we get straight into it? Of course, that's what we're here for.
うん。それでね、時間も少なくなってるし、とりあえず数をこなさなくちゃいけないと思うんだけど。
Yes, so about that. We're running out of time, so I think it may be best for us to get as many practices in as possible. So you mean we should focus on playing together?
うん。私だけじゃなくて、他の人と合わせる場合も、そうした方がいい時期になってきてると思うよ。
Yes, not just for me, but I think we're at the point where being focused is important, regardless of who we are playing with. Yeah, I think you're right.
細かいところを詰めるためにも、合わせてみて、どんどん意見を出していくのが一番いいかな。
I felt Ashino Axel the other day. I knew that was wrong. I knew it wasn't Axel, but I didn't remember his name. Stupid fly. And also so that we can iron out the little things. I think it might be good for us to just practice more together and share our opinions. Okay, let's give it a try. I took the score she gave me out of my bag and placed it on the music stand. Val had already finished her vocal exercises, so she was probably just waiting for me to get ready. She seemed quite relaxed, sitting there watching me set up my fortel. You're laughing, you're watching me hunt the fly. Just watching my eyes, just like... It's distracting! I played a few notes in my fortel and she matched her voice to them as we did our final tuning. We both nodded to each other slightly, as one does at the start of a song, and began our performance. Somehow managed to get my, my cord tangled
やっぱ
up.
りいいね。
Phew, that sounded great. While catching her breath, she immediately spoke after she finished singing. I found the fly again. Fucker. Bastard. I felt embarrassed at receiving such a direct compliment, but also slightly happy at the same time. You know that I'm not good with compliments.
もちろんそう。でもね、歌ってて楽しかったから。
I know, but I said it because I felt great singing just now. It seemed like she really enjoyed singing from the bottom of her heart, just like Forney did. Unable to find the right response, I shook the fatigue out of my hands and waited for her to continue speaking. Val picked up on this, and with a slightly mischievous smile, she continued.
そうね。強いてあげるなら、リタルダンドやコロナとか、感覚で合わせなくちゃいけないところが、まだまだかな。
Okay, I guess if I were to nitpick, I'd say we probably need to improve our sense of timing for the ritardando and the fermata. The ritardando for gradually reducing the tempo, and the fermata for finishing a prolonged note. Both of these don't have any deeper significance, and in actuality, it's often up to the performer to decide how much the tempo needs to change, or how long a note is prolonged. When performing in an orchestra, one just has to obey the rhythm created by the conductor and their baton. But in cases like this for a duo or a quartet, the performers have to keep time with each other, and judge the timing themselves.
でもこれは、練習を繰り返して息が合うようになればいいし。
But this is something we can work out by just practicing more together. Yep, you got used to each other's habits and shit. Ritardando sounds like an insult. Kinda. Alright.
それより、クリスさんの方はないの？
Anyway, do you have any comments, Chris? Nothing in particular, no. I wasn't sure how much she'd been practicing, but it seemed she knew everything that was on the score. Seeing her close her eyes and sing without faltering, despite actually having the score in her hands, showed that she was already beyond the realm of being just a student.
本当に？
Really? Really? She seems disappointed. Perhaps she was doubtful of me as she looked into my eyes trying to find some kind of a hint, but then flashed a big smile.
ありがとう。
Thanks. No problem. But is there really nothing else you think I need to improve?
ないよ。
No. Really? Well... Huh?
聞きたい？
Do you want to hear it? I was just expecting her to reassure me, but... yeah, sure.
そこまで言うなら、いくつかあるんだけど。
In that case, there's a couple of things I noticed. I never thought that I was perfect, but... ugh. I'd like to know, thanks.
わかった。まずは楽譜の4ページ目を見てくれる？その2段目の 2小節目。
Okay. First, could you take a look at page 4 of the score? In the second bar at the second section. Sure. Okay. What she pointed out to me was shockingly accurate. From just 1 or 2 rehearsals together, she was able to see exactly what I was lacking. They are all things that Ms. Cordell had told me to work on. I still hadn't fixed these things, but I was doing my very best to consciously work on them when performing. I wondered how much time had passed. Without realizing it myself, I had been listening intently to everything Val said. I may have been just more than a little influenced by her in the way she eloquently and devotedly spoke about music. Oh, right, yeah, because Buttercup's behind. Normally Buttercup would have reminded Uncle Buck a couple minutes ago. It normally gives 5-minute warning.
どう？これくらいかな？
I feel like this fly is going to drive me nuts all fucking night. And drive me nuts for days. And I think that's about everything. By the time she had finished, she was almost as out of breath as she was after singing. Did not have it repeated yesterday? Yeah. In my head, I was replaying everything she said so as not to forget. But the sound of Val's concerned voice drew me back to reality.
クリスさん？
Huh?
ごめんなさい。
I mean, it's hard, because I mean, like, it just moves around a lot, and like, I don't want to smack my mirror, you know, right now it's on the mirror of my closet door, and I don't want to smack the mirror. Now it's up on my ceiling lamp, or light fixture. Now it's up on the light fixture on my ceiling, and I don't want to hit that. I'm sorry. What about?
いきなりこんなこと言っちゃうなんて。
About suddenly pointing out all those things. Cowboy Bebop the Fly. Bang. Oh, that? I don't mind at all. In fact, I really appreciate it. Spray it with something when it falls, smash it. I have nothing to spray. I have no spray. Now, I suppose I've got like a little bit of Windex. I think or not Windex, but I think I do have something like Windex in my bathroom. But fuck it, I'll just be driven mad all night. I'll just be driven mad. It's a short trip.
感謝？
You appreciate it? Everything you said, Ms. Cordell had already told me before. She's my supervising teacher.
うん。一応どんな人かは知ってるよ。それで？
Right, I've seen her around. So what about her? She almost never repeats the things she says, regardless of whether the student has improved or not. She kind of just leaves it to the student to make the difference.
そっか。
Oh, I see. And now today, I realize that I haven't improved those problem areas yet.
うん。それならよかった。でもさ、繰り返して言ってくれてもいいのにね。
In that case, I'm glad I helped. I don't think it would hurt for Ms. Cordell to repeat things, though. Val didn't seem to approve of Ms. Cordell's methods. I didn't mind, though. I think it's because she knows I am making an effort to improve.
そうなんだ。
I see. That's good. Yeah, which is why I don't mind. But clearly I'm not quite there yet, so it really helps that you pointed those things out. You're needing verbal confirmation.
それは、お役に立ててよかったかな。
Well then, I'm glad to be of service. You're a great help.
ありがとう。
Val would probably be very pretty if she had a nose. Don't know why, but I'm really noticing the lack of nose on her. For some reason, it stands out more on her than it did on Lisa. Thanks. I'm supposed to be thanking you, you know.
そうだね。
Oh, that's right. She responded simply and with a smile.
さて、じゃあ今言ったところを重点的にもう一度言ってみようか。
So why don't we go again, with me taking extra care about the things we've discussed? Noses help. Indeed. Not just the art style. I mean, it's a very common thing in art. And not just, you know, not just Japanese either. Shit, I feel like Snow White barely had a nose back in the 30s. You know? So, I mean, it's not unique to this. To manga and anime art, but sometimes it just gets more noticeable than others. We finished practicing, and it also packed everything up. It was starting to get dark outside, too. But I don't know what Chris looks like. I suspect probably pretty average. I suspect Chris is probably a fairly average-looking dude.
今日はお疲れ様でした。
Good work today. You too. With our bags now on our shoulders, we headed outside.
今日は何もないから一緒に帰ろうか。
I don't have to do anything today, so shall we head back together? I see her flush. I see her blush. She's got such a 4 minutes late. Yes, Shelley reminded her, yes. Wash the fly, stick it where her nose should be. That blush, she clearly has a... Val clearly has a crush on Chris. The way she's blushing here. So shall we head back together? Huh?
って言っても、この前の場所まで一緒に歩くだけなんだけどね。
Well, I can only go as far as the same spot as last time, though. Like no flashing smacks, squashing flies making me want to take back the thank you. Look, it's a big fly. It's not even just a fruit fly, it's a big gross fly. And a very distracting one. I had no reason to decline. Sure, why not?
じゃあ、行きましょう。
Okay then, shall we? I trailed behind Fowl, who was walking cheerfully. She didn't have an umbrella today. The rain wasn't exactly heavy today, and we had both gotten used to living in this town, so it almost felt pleasant. Walking so close to her, however, made me feel slightly guilty about Ari, so it wasn't entirely pleasant. So you'll be in the same place on other Tuesdays and Thursdays? Unwilling to show what I was feeling, I just tried to maintain some harmless topics of conversation. But I was aware that I was contradicting myself, as I was enjoying that time spent in supposedly harmless conversation.
ごめんね。あんまり練習できなくて。
Yes, I'm sorry I can't practice more. That's no problem, but do you mind if I ask why you can't practice?
バイトしてるから。
I have a part-time job. You do?
学院のある日は、火曜と木曜以外は、お昼休みとその後少し練習したら、すぐに出ないといけないの。日曜は休みだけど、土曜日も午後から一日お仕事かな。
On days besides Tuesday and Thursday, when I have classes, I practice during lunch and then have to leave straight away. I have Sundays off, but Saturdays I work all afternoon. Huh? She said it was like it was nothing, but it certainly sounded like a rough schedule. When do you practice?
してるじゃない、一緒に。
On days like today, with you. Is that it?
だから、朝のレッスンが終わってからお昼休みまで。土曜日もお昼までは練習できるし、日曜日は一日中自由だから。
Like I said, I practice after class in the mornings until lunch. I can practice until lunchtime on Saturdays too, and I have all day on Sundays. Oh.
どうしたの？
What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that you're really working hard.
まあね。
I guess I am. Unexpectedly, Fowl didn't try to be humble, and just responded vaguely in agreement. But for some reason, I was unable to ask her why she was working. Yes, why would anyone possibly be working? Couldn't possibly just be because she needs money. I mean, to be fair, people do work for other reasons. Well, yeah, she might be helping out a friend, your family friend or something. No. Maybe a friend of the family owns the business and she works there to help them out. That is also a possibility. But most of the time it's because money!
それよりも、今度私のバイト先に遊びに来る？
I wonder, would you like to drop by where I work? Drop by? What kind of job do you have?
コペルトっていうトラットリアでお料理を作ってるの。もう2年以上も働いてるし、これでも結構自信あるから、よかったら今度食べに来てね。
I cook at a trattoria called Coper. I've been working there for over 2 years now, and despite what you might think, I'm actually a pretty good cook. You should come by sometime. I know the place.
本当？
Oh? Really? Yeah, a friend took me there once.
そうなんだ。私のバイトしてる日かな。
Oh, okay. I wonder if I was working at the time. You work Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, right? I think we went on a different day.
そっか。それは残念。でも、美味しかったでしょ？
Oh, that's a shame. But the food was good, right? Yeah, it was great.
よかった。それならまた暇な時にでも来てね。できれば私のバイトしてる日がいいかな。
I'm glad to hear that. I hope you can come by again sometime. Maybe on a day that I'm there. She already wants to cook for us. This girl moves fast. Not itching so bad. His baby was a very discrepant. Glad to hear it, Uncle Buck. Glad to hear it. I'm pretty sure Uncle Buck took her Tylenol. Sure, will do.
ぜひ。
Sure, will do. Val laughed happily while doing her best impression of me.
それじゃあ、私はここで。
Okay, it's about time for me. Oh, see you later then.
じゃあね。
Bye. Watching Val cheerfully walk off into the distance, I imagined the old district she lived in. She works a part-time job and devotes her limited free time to her practice. In the beginning, I thought she was just one of those perfect students that was on a different level to me. But I realized that she was more than just that. I left the jumble of thoughts I just had in the corner of my mind and went back to my room after watching her until she disappeared from sight. I was thinking of what to do over lunch when Torta asked me as if to make sure.
あ、クリス、日曜日って暇？
Awkward spot between light bulb. Damn it! He's in a really awkward spot. And it stopped moving, but it was in a very awkward spot that I couldn't quite hit it. Chris, are you free on Sunday? I don't think I have any plans. Why?
最近おばあちゃんがクリスが来ないねってぼやいてたよ。
Torta's grandma, we have seen that one. So I'm just gonna skip all the stuff about her grandma.
仕方ないってね。は知ってる。そう そういう態度。違わないの。お昼。
Oh, no way I got it by the end of the stream. Next 45 minutes? No, I'm not gonna get it in the next 45 minutes, I don't think.
私もおばあちゃん。しょうがないな。
No, he doesn't. Yeah, I do not expect to get the fucker by the end of the stream. I don't expect to get the fucker at all. My expectation is that at some point it'll just disappear. And I won't see it again. I had no particular plans today, so I left the cafeteria and decided to head to the practice rooms. Heading down the hallway, I noticed the figure of someone go around the corner. I wonder if that was Foul. The figure was carrying a very fat envelope that looked like it was full of papers of some kind. I found myself curious, so I followed the figure that I thought was Foul and spoke out. Foul, was that you? She turned around upon hearing my voice and showed a slightly forced smile. For just a fraction of a second, I thought I saw a troubled expression on her face, but it soon disappeared.
クリスさん、こんにちは。
Oh, Chris. Hello there. Hi, Foul.
どうかしましたか？
Is something the matter? No, no. I was just wondering if you were practicing today.
今日はちょっと用事ができちゃったから。
I kind of have some things I have to do today. I remembered our conversation from the other day about her part-time job being in the afternoon, after she practiced a little. But when I asked her about it, she answered with that same vague smile. Things you have to do, you say?
ただの頼まれごと。
Just some errands. But you don't have much time before your shift, right?
まあ、そうなんだけどね。
Not really, I guess. Again, that vague and kind of forced smile. You couldn't just say no?
講師の人からのお願いだし、今からすぐやれば間に合うから。
It was one of the teachers who asked me, and I thought if I did it immediately I'd have enough time. For some reason I had the feeling that this wasn't going to work out well. But even if I were to offer my help, would there be anything I could do? So, what exactly were you asked to do?
手伝ってくれるの？
Oh, are you going to offer to help? Well, I don't exactly get asked to do things for the teachers, so it depends on what it is, but if it's something I can handle, then yes.
え？本当に？
Really? If I actually can help, that is. So what do you have to do?
明日の授業で使う楽譜の写譜を20部ほどだってさ。これからバイトまで2時間くらいだから、一人でやっても間に合いはするけど、結構ギリギリかな。
They want me to write 20 copies of the score that will be used in class tomorrow. Jesus Christ! I'm out. Working for teachers to pay their tuition. Or help pay it at least, or seems likely. I'm given the way Lise's route went, I'm not... I'm expecting something a little bit more nefarious than that. Given the way Lise's route went, I kind of expect something a little bit more dramatic than, you know, she's broke and working hard to cover her tuition. I've got about 2 hours until my shift, so I think I will be able to get it done by myself, but I'll probably be pushing it. She opened the envelope and grimaced as she produced the brand new score the teacher gave her, along with a bundle of blank music sheets. If I had to do it, I wouldn't just be pushing it. That many pages would be straight up impossible for me. I'm not exactly great at copying music, but I'm sure I can be of some kind of help.
本当にありがとう。すごく嬉しい。
Really? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But just for the record, I can't guarantee how much help I will be.
それでも一人でやるよりは絶対に楽しいから。
Even so, it'll be a lot more fun than doing it on my own. That's true. So where will we do this?
これ、なんだと思う？
Any idea what this is? Upon asking that question, she produced something from her pocket that looked suspiciously like a key. There was a small tag tied to the key, with something written on it in even smaller writing. What is this key?
空いてる講義室の鍵も一緒に借りちゃった。他の講義室ではまだ普通に授業をしているし、すごく静かで集中できるから。
I borrowed the key to an empty classroom while I was at it. There are still classes underway in the other classrooms, so I figured it'd be quiet and I'd be able to concentrate. Wow, they really trust you, huh? I didn't know they let students use the keys.
まあ、講義にしか使われてないし、大事な資料が無造作に置かれてる場合もあるからね。
Oops. Well, they only use them for lectures, so it's not like there's any valuable documents lying about waiting to be stolen. I guess I should expect no less from a former class president, huh?
まあ、そんな感じね。さ、行きましょうか。
Make Forney do it? Yeah. I suppose so. Shall we go? Do we know if Forney's... I was gonna say, do we know if she's able to write, but she did start writing on the fucking wall with a knife. Remembering that time wasn't exactly on our side, Val set off down the hallway towards the first hall. I hurried to follow after her. It's been a while since I was last here. Kinda feels new when there's no one here. In third year, there are no compulsory subjects, and these lecture rooms were only used for lectures, of which attendance was optional. And of course, I hadn't been attending.
そんなに久しぶりなの？何かの講義には出てないの？
It's been that long? You don't take any lectures at all? Well, attendance is optional after all. Agreed. If attendance is optional, then I'm not there.
私は講義にもよく出るし、こうして一人で来ることもあるから、全然新鮮じゃないな。
I guess since I attend a lot of lectures, and come here by myself too, it doesn't really feel new at all. Val spread out the bundle of 5-line music sheets and took out her pen.
書くものはある？講義に出ないんじゃ、あんまり期待できないけど。
Do you have any pens on you? I suppose you don't since you don't attend lectures. Sorry to disappoint you, but... I grinned at Val, who looked surprised, and produced a grimy pen case from the depths of my bag. I never used these pens anymore, but her comment reminded that this pen case had been sitting in my bag since the end of second year.
あ、偉い。きちんと持ってきてたんだ。
Oh, I'm impressed. You brought your pens along. Probably more accurate to say I was lazy and never removed them from my bag.
言わなかったら普通に偉いって思ってたのに。
I would have remained impressed if you hadn't said that, you know. Honestly, I'm never prepared.
そうだね。
That's true. You could disagree, you know.
偉いね。
Oh, Chris, you're so well prepared. You don't need to be so blatant.
どっちなの？まあ、どっちでもいいけどね。でもよかった。これしか持ってなかったから。とりあえず私が1枚写しちゃうね。
So which should I be, Anyway, that doesn't really matter. I'm glad you brought something. This pen's the only one I have. Okay, I'm going to get started.
クリスさんはそれを使って次からお願い。
Once I've finished, you can start copying from this one. Sure. I guess I'll just wait then.
まあね。でもすぐ終わるから。
Don't worry, I won't take long. By the time she told me this, she had already sat down and was putting her pen to paper. I sat down next to her and absently watched her go to work.
どうかしたの？
Is something the matter? She must have noticed my gaze, but she didn't look away from the page when she spoke. No, I was just thinking I should get a look at the score while I wait.
それもそうね。
That might be a good idea. Upon agreeing, she turned the score onto an angle that made it easier for me to see, and then returned to her task. But I had to say, she was quite skilled at this. She finished the first page in no time and had already passed it over to me.
とりあえず1ページずつ渡していくから。って暇だった？普通に話しかけてくれてよかったのに。
For the time being, I'll hand you one page at a time. Oh, I guess you must have been bored while you were waiting. You could have kept talking, you know? She was being considerate, but really I was just lost for words at how quick she was at this. No, I was just thinking. You're really quick.
ああ、慣れてるからね。
That's because I'm used to it. She almost seemed to be enjoying herself, and by the time she finished her sentence, her pen was already moving again.
誰でも慣れればこのくらいはできるよ。
I think anyone can do this once they're used to it. I'd probably have given up long before I'd gotten used to it, though.
それもそうかもね。授業以外でももう何百枚写したかわからないくらいだもの。
I guess that's possible. I've lost count of how many times I've copied scores, even just in my personal time. I was doubly surprised at the next page she had just passed to me. It was way too neat for something that was supposedly rushed. The notes and the symbols and all the musical terminology in beautiful flowing writing were perfect. Even I was capable of writing something of this quality if I had the luxury of time to do so. But to maintain such a level of quality and at that speed, now that was impossible.
ああ、そんなに急がなくてもいいよ。
There's no need to rush, you know. I wasn't really used to talking while I worked either, so my responses became a bit delayed.
話しかけられるとダメみたい？
I guess talking to you at the same time doesn't help? Kind of. She must have thought my lack of a proper answer was funny, as she laughed in response.
生徒会で仕事としてやってた時はみんなでおしゃべりしながらだったから私は慣れてるんだけどね。
I suppose I'm used to it. When I was a member of the student board, we always chatted while we worked. I guess this is the result of me hating this kind of thing in class. On top of that, I was doing my best to copy everything extra neatly, as this was a request from one of Fal's teachers.
でも、本当に遅くてもいいからね。一人で黙々とやってるより全然楽しいから。なんなら、私が全部映してもいいくらい。
I really don't mind if you take your time, though. It's a lot more fun than sitting here in silence. Actually, I'd even do it all myself if that were the case. And so my job would just be to keep you entertained? All right. I was joking, but you know I can't just stop helping you now.
そう?私は本当にどっちでもいいのに。
Oh, I really don't mind either way. Saying so, she laid out the score she just finished copying alongside the others, so as not to smear the ink. By the look of things, there were a lot of repetitions, and the score itself was only a few pages long, but a good section of it had already been completed.
さて、次かな。
Okay, moving on, I guess. I suppose it had been about an hour since we began. I returned to my seat after laying out all of the completed music sheets across the desks, and realized we had gone through the entire bundle of sheets. Is that everything?
手伝ってもらったから、すごく早く終わっちゃった。
Pretty much. It didn't take long at all thanks to your help. I've got to do pee on the wipes. Damn it, Shelley, we're not getting back into that. That's not true. I did like 5 of the scores at best.
話し相手もしてくれたしね。
But you also kept me entertained. She seemed happy to stop me from discrediting myself, and laid out another sheet of music on the table. Huh, there's still one more sheet.
ああ、これ?あと一部で終わりだから、私がまとめてやっちゃおうかと思って。
Oh, this? There's just one part left, so I thought I'd finish it up myself. I'm getting the hang of this now. Shall I give you a hand?
一部単位で書いてる人が違うと、読む人が戸惑っちゃうかもしれないから。
No, it's fine. If each little part is written by different people, it'll end up being distracting for the reader anyway. Good point. She was completely right, so I didn't try to argue and just sat myself down and watched her do the last part. Since she said she could talk and work at the same time, I decided to ask her a few questions. I was wondering, are you really enjoying this?
そうね。楽しいよ。
Yes, of course. You don't find it hard at all?
どうしたの?全然辛くないよ。
Not at all. But why do you ask? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking you're really amazing.
そんなんじゃないのに。頼まれたことをただこなしているだけ。
No, I'm not really. Besides, I'm just doing what I was asked to do. It was a bit of a Forrest Gump situation there. You know, when Forrest Gump disassembled and reassembled the weapon really quickly, and the drill sergeant asked why he was so quick. It was like, because he told me to, Sarge. There's plenty of people who aren't capable of that.
私はこなせるから。
Because you told me to. But I am. After making a lot of effort, right?
努力?まあ必要ならね。
Effort? If it's needed, yes. Why do you go so far to help people? Because it feels good?
違うよ。自分のために。
I think you might be misunderstanding. I do it for myself. All of it is just for yourself?
どうだろう。
Maybe it is? Somehow I doubt that.
そう？ありがとう。
Oh? Why, thank you. I'm not sure why she thanked me in that way, but soon after she quietly placed her pen on the table.
終わった。
You all finished. Good job.
クリスさんもお疲れ様。
Thanks for your help, Chris. Looking at the clock on the wall, I realized that Pal still had some time left before she had to leave.
やっぱり一人でやるよりずっと早かった。ありがとう。
It really took a lot less time with 2 hands instead of 1. Thanks again. I'm glad I could be of service. Alright. Finishing up our work, we gathered up all of the copied scores and put them in order. Carefully shaking out the last pieces of paper that hadn't completely dried, we finally finished everything.
本当にありがとう。お礼がしたいんだけど、何がいいかな？
I really appreciate your help today. I wish I could do something to thank you more. Well, I mean, apparently we do have a few minutes before you need to go, and a few minutes should be all I need. I really didn't do anything that special.
そう言うと思った。ならさ、私のお店に食べに来ない？
I had a feeling you'd say that. In that case, why didn't you come to my trattoria? That also works. Nice little snack. Pay me with food. The trattoria where you work?
明日だったら店長に話してご馳走することもできるし。
Little slap and tickle. Yep. Hey, Catherine. We're just being inappropriate. As usual. Yes, if I ask my boss, I'm sure I can treat you to something. I couldn't let you do that.
まかない扱いだから別に悪くないよ。そうそう。それに今日のうちに話しておけば、クリスさんが来た時に休憩時間をもらえるようにもしておけるかも。
Got the best spot today. I was in that shop 4 hours and hit maybe an eighth of it. Damn. My local comic shop is basically like one wall. It does have some boxes. It does have some boxes of older comics as well. Oh, the other thing for tonight, the other thing that's going on tonight. There's a fucking fly and it's been pissing me off since the stream started. Just got home, showered, cooked dinner hella fast. Having dinner with you tonight. We got a lot of shops here, but this place full of it. God damn it. Andrea slightly annoyed me? Yeah. Uncle Buck's been having a great time, too. Really, it wouldn't be anything special. Oh, and if I ask about it today, I should be able to take my break when you come by. But...
夜にする？ それとも昼？どっちでもいいよ。
Yeah, loving. Was it loving so easy? Loving is easy? Loving is simple? Man, you gotta stop buying me shit. I don't. By the time you get a chance to send it to me, like once you send it, I'm not gonna have any room. I'm not sure, but Shelly might have just won the bet. Not totally sure if I managed to get it. Oh, I think I do see it. Cover got me. They're laughing and thought of it. What was the cover? Rex Orange song. What is it? Shelly won the bet. I got lucky. I got very lucky. And I managed to kill the fucking fly! Alpha Flight? Which Alpha Flight cover? Was it like the original Alpha Flight? Back off, heroes. This is a job for Alpha Flight. That one? Is that determined? I always found that cover kind of weird. There's another one up here. Hope not. I always found that cover kind of weird because a lot of the heroes are like amused, and it's like, what's so amusing about the idea of Canadian superhero team? And one that just made me think of you and start giggling like an idiot. It's a weird character. This is a job for Alpha Light. Oh, how adorable. Like, fuck you. What, you think Canadians can't throw down? Canadians will absolutely throw the fuck down. We may be polite, but we will absolutely slap a bitch if we gotta. I should have left it. Not even that. It's just like we are a very feisty people. We're a very, very feisty people. Anyway. So, do you want to come by at night? Or would the afternoon be better? I'm fine either way. What? Very much I saw it and Canadian intensifies.
私のバイトがお昼からだから、さすがに朝はちょっと無理なの。だから、お昼か夜でお願い。
Fuck Fuck yeah, then apologize, yep. To be fair, we'll apologize passive-aggressively. We might apologize passive-aggressively, too. Like when, who's that? Colin Mockery. Colin Mockery was doing way back, like 20 years ago. Gordie Howe just had a bridge named after him. Yep. It's like 20 years ago, Colin Mockery was doing a bit of like apologizing on behalf of Canada. And he was like, we're sorry we built your... We're sorry we burnt down the White House in the War of 1812. I see you've rebuilt it. It's very nice. Recall Logan ever apologizing. Which is why he's bad Canadian rep. Wolverine is bad Canadian rep because he never says sorry. Squirrel Girl is much better Canadian rep. Squirrel Girl is also a fan of Kids in the Hall. Legitimately, like, Squirrel Girl is only, like, part Canadian, half Canadian, and yet still, somehow, I feel like she's legitimately the best Canadian rep that Marvel has. She's polite, she says sorry a lot, and she has and she can sometimes be passive-aggressive. Anyway. I always start in the afternoon, so mornings wouldn't work. So, you have to choose. In that case, nighttime?
わかった。夜ね。
Okay, nighttime it is then. Our plan for tomorrow decided, albeit somewhat forcibly, we headed out into the hallway. Also, I actually really like that Val was just like, so I'm gonna cook for you, you're gonna come by my restaurant, I'll make something for you. You don't have a choice here, no, you're coming. Whether you want to or not, you're gonna be coming. Basically just, like... I like that sort of thing. American Mary, if you're a Canadian anti-hero, that.
とりあえず鍵を返してきちゃうから入り口で待ってて。
So I bet people it's very effective. Yeah, like you don't make it an invitation. You make it a command. You make it like you just treat it as though it's already decided. Like you don't make it an invitation. You just make it so that it's already decided. Yeah, like you want to invite someone for coffee. It's not like, hey, do you want to get coffee tomorrow? It's like, okay, so when we go to get coffee tomorrow, 2 o'clock work for you? 2 o'clock work for you for coffee, or do you want to do it a little bit earlier than that? I know some people don't drink coffee afternoon, it keeps them up later and everything, so if you want to do early, we can do earlier. I have to go and return the keys, so wait at the entrance for me. Sure. Be here at 5, don't be late. I grinned a little, finding it funny that she could actually be this forceful. We had walked as far as the old district just like yesterday, so I decided to confirm the plan for tomorrow. So, what time should I drop by tomorrow night?
本当に来てくれるんだ。
Oh, you're really going to come? Was that all just a joke?
いや、ちょっと強引だったって自分でも反省してるから。それに、帰り道もクリスさんからその話をされなかったから。
No, of course not. I was just feeling bad because I kind of twisted your arm back there. And you didn't bring it up on the way back, so... I thought you were going to keep twisting and tell me what time you wanted me to be there.
もう、でもよかった。何時でもいいよ。クリスさんのいつも晩ご飯を食べてる時間でも。
Hey, I wouldn't do that. But anyway, any time is fine. So you could come by at the time you usually eat dinner if you like. Type A personality trait. If you're gregarious and playful, it's easy to get away with. Yep. Also, if you're a cute girl, you can get away with it. Cute girls can get away with a lot. Alright then, how about around 7? Open and question first closed. Both closed, yep.
7時ね。じゃあそのくらいの時間に来たら、おすすめのメニューを出してあげるね。
7 it is then. When you come by, I'll make sure to serve you some of the specials. Huh? Will that be okay?
いいの。じゃあ、また明日。
Yes, of course. Well, see you tomorrow. Sure, see you then. I watched her walk away until she was out of sight, and it occurred to me that this is something I've been doing a lot recently. That showed how much time we'd been spending together. Despite that obvious fact, I was still unable to decide on who to partner up with, which made me annoyed at myself.
Ne, どこかに出かけるの?
Hey, are you going out somewhere? Hmm? Yeah, it's about dinner time, isn't it? Checking out her butt. She does look like she's probably got a pretty nice ass. Decent butt. She looks like she's got a decent butt. Not great. Probably not a great butt. But a decent butt, you know? Yeah, could stand to be a little bit rounder, but... probably still some shape to it. Hmm? Yeah, it's about dinner time, isn't it?
今日は外で食べるんだ。
Oh, you're eating out tonight? If I'm lucky. If all goes well. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the plan. Since making plans with Val yesterday, I found myself unable to relax. The quarter will still bounce. That's why squats, weighted hip thrusts, and gluten bridges are so important. Yeah. I lent a helping hand to the person I may end up partnering up with, and she's treating me to dinner as thanks. That's all it was. But perhaps it was a matter of conscience, as Forney seemed to realize something was weighing on me. I spent my day reading books, playing my fortel, fine-tuning songs that I never intended to actually perform. It was just like any other Saturday that I spent waiting for a letter from Ari to arrive. Dorda would sometimes invite me over for a meal, but that was a relatively rare occurrence. I'm kind of surprised you noticed. We have spent a lot of time together, you know. I guess you're right. 2 years is a long time.
そういうこと。で、Ashinoと?
That's right! So, dinner with Asano? No, I'm going to Fal's.
何それ? 一緒に食事? ファルさんとこって何よ? 春に言いつけるわよ.
What? Dinner together? What's this going to Fal's business? I'm telling Ari! Look, just be quiet and listen, would you? There's 2 things I want to say.
何よ?
What do you have to say, then? First, I haven't finished explaining, so if you're going to harass me about it, at least wait until I'm finished.
次は?
No, that takes all the fun out of it, Chris. Snitch? Yeah. It's more fun to chastise before getting all the facts. And you can't actually tell Ari, you know.
変だ。手紙に後からちょこちょこっと書き加えるくらいわけないんだから。
Phooey! It's not that hard to write an itsy-bitsy little addition to your letters. See, now this is the problem with weird little fairies. I'll ask just for the sake of it. But can you really tell her?
できるわよ。
You bet I can. How? With an unexplainably confident grin on her face, Forney flew over to the desk and used her entire body to lift up the pen that was sitting there. Porcelain and the tramps fuck like a start. Oh-ho, what are you going to do now?
書く。
Right! There happened to be a piece of paper on the desk, just waiting to be written on. Probably the one I plan to use to write my letter tomorrow. What are you going to write,
クリスが困るようなことに決まってるじゃない。
Something you don't want Ari to know about. This should be good. At this point, I didn't really care. It was still 6:30. The trattoria wasn't that far away, so I was sure I'd have enough time to watch the spectacle, then head over there.
ちょっと。
After all that effort, the word she needed a whole minute to write was... Mama's boy. Rude. Aw, she looks so adorably happy. She looks so proud of herself. Done! Forney?
何?
What? There's 3 things I want to say.
増えてる。
That's more than before. First, your writing is terrible.
そんなこと言ったって。
There's not much I can do about that. Second, do you know how long that took? Even if you did it in the middle of the night, I'd notice with all those grunts you let out.
それは...
That's because I... Third, the envelope would already be sealed. Fourth.
4つ?
There's 4 now? I actually really like that joke. 3 things. First, second, third, fourth. You said there were 3 things! I get that you wanted to tease me. But what's the point of writing a letter to Ari?
だって...
Well, Okay, I see. Well, thank you for the entertainment. Poor Forney. You've made it very clear you can't actually tell her. Not that you need to anyway.
何よ。クリスが女の子と食事するとか言ってるのがいけないんじゃない。しかも、ファルさんのとこって何よ。
Excuse me? You're the one saying you're going out to dinner with some girl. And what do you mean by going to Fowl's? First thing I said, wait till I'm finished. Or have you already forgotten?
忘れてるわけないでしょ?
Of course I haven't. Yeah, she hasn't forgotten. Chris just hasn't gone back to explaining. Val's part-time job is at a trattoria called Copair. It's not so far from here.
あ、ファルさんとこって...
That's what you meant by Val's? If only she had just listened that little bit more, it all would have made sense. But Forney kind of had a habit of jumping to conclusions, or just not thinking things through. That's right.
そっか.
Oh, I see. Forney seemed a bit down for one reason or another, so begrudgingly I tried to cheer her up. Well, there is a reason as to why she's treating me to dinner. I helped her with something at school yesterday. So your shaky suspicions aren't completely shaky.
そうよね。悪いのはクリスだもんね。
Right? This is all your fault, isn't it, Chris? I'm being incredibly nice right now, you know? Let's say it's nobody's fault.
そっか。わかった。
Oh, right. Okay. Forney seemed to be seeing things my way. Trying hard not to roll my eyes, I looked at my watch. It was almost time for me to head out. Okay. I'll see you later, then.
いってらっしゃい.
Sure. Enjoy your meal. We will enjoy this meal next time. Because that's a good spot to end for tonight. We got to see Forney try to write a letter. We killed a fly. We've had a productive day. Productive night. So I'll see you all tomorrow. For, you know, regular bullshit. Good night, everybody. Can you action figure? Is that what you're calling it these? Is that what the kids call it these days? Actually, I already had dinner tonight, Uncle Buck. So had my my ready meal.